MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Detroit Tigers and the Minnesota Twins. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Jake Odorizzi is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Into the box is the leadoff hitter, Cameron Maybin, and we are ready for baseball. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jonathan Schoop.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, he brings a .353 batting line. He also has 1 home run. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground to third. Right to Donaldson. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Batting third, the catcher, Austin Romine.
Next up for Detroit, Austin Romine, trying to get him started again following the double play. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rosario is underneath this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Tigers are shut down there. Tigers nothing. Twins coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the Show. Matthew Boyd is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Popped him up. Romine is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Up next for Minnesota, Jorge Polanco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. Pitch popped up. Crone has room in foul territory. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. The next twin up, Luis Arraez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now here's the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Now a swing, and he popped him up. Oh my goodness, 3 in a row. Schoop is there, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. Still no score. Here's C.J. Cron now. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
C.J. Cron.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
To 1-2 now. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Roll, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. The average sits at .303 entering play. 3 homers and 7 driven in. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Lifted the other way to left center. Rosario is there. 2 gone. At the plate, Travis Demeritte comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that misses 1-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 2-1. Is strike 2 swinging. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate.
Nelson Cruz.
First pitch on its way.
Ball.
And a ball 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Cruz, or the boomstick as he's appropriately nicknamed. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes into this one at 271. 5 homers and 15 RBIs. The 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Fastball well outside.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And that misses 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Full count still. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Josh Donaldson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way.
Got a full count. 3-2.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Next for the Tigers, Kristen Stewart. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the 3rd.
Number 14.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball match outside.
The 1-0. Fouled off. The 1-2.
Inside, ball one.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away. One gone here in the Detroit third. And into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. First pitch of the at-bat. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now, 0-2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Victor Reyes.
So now to the plate, Victor Reyes. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
The left fielder, number 4, Cameron Maybin.
Here's Cameron Maybin now, as this is grounded foul off to the left. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. Has a look, now the pitch. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Detroit. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back as the Twins look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning, and you can say they've really been trying to do that pretty much all year. Hitting for power has been a real issue as they rank near the bottom of the league in slugging percentage. One of their coaches told me, we have to be creative with how we try to generate offense because hitting the ball out of the park isn't a big part of our game. That's something we need to improve upon, but for now, we have to look for other ways to score. Sounds like some small ball and aggressive base running is possibly in order, guys.
Leading off.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Boyd has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. Here's the first pitch to him. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Demerit backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. In now, Alex Avila, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Pitch on its way to Avila. In there, and it's 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. And he lays off again, ball 3.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Here's Byron Buxton now, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's the 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Has a look, now the pitch.
Nope. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Coming to the plate now, Jorge Polanco, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, he's got to make an adjustment. You could tell this guy's been struggling with the bat in his hands. He's got a lot of frustration. He's gripping the bat too tight. He needs to relax, take a deep breath, and have a productive AB right here.
Ready with the 0-1. Slow grounder to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. Here's Jonathan Schoop now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the catcher, Austin Romine. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Romine, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
No, that's no.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Skied into straightaway right. Trumbo has a read on it. He's got it, and there are two down now. So two outs now for the Tigers in their half of the fourth, and that'll bring up the big first baseman, C.J. Cron. Here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. That evens it up 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Tigers leave one. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Striding into the box, Luis Arias. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Luis Arias.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit down the third baseline. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
The bat. The
number 4 Minnesota hitter, Nelson Cruz, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. No runs, no hits, and one error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 1-1 home.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
All even now, 2-2. Pitch on the way. Full count now, 3-2. Eddie Rosario is on deck. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First delivery to him on the way. Eddie Rosario is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Outside, that's the ball.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Hard hit to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The second baseman, Travis Demeritte.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. High in the air out to center field. Buxton is there, and he has it for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that means Kristen Stewart will dig in at the plate. Here comes the first pitch. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Hit hard. Chopped on the ground over to first. Gonzalez is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next it'll be Jeimer Candelario. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. In there at the knees. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. And right into the shift. Gonzalez is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
For the Twins,
Now batting,
baseman.
Josh Donaldson.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And he takes ball one.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big zero in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 1-1. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Ready for another chance? Marwin Gonzalez 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that.
On it goes right through him into left field.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Mark Trumbo digging in now. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity for them to break through. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind it 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Donaldson rounds the corner and is headed home. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. One and 2 to the Twins catcher.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Popped him up. Candelario is there, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, center field.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Runners are at second and third here with only 1 away. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Gonzalez on third. Trumbo at second with one away. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Two and one now to the Twins leadoff man.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Fastball is looked at for strike two. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. One run scores. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or eighth in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
At the plate now, Jorge Polanco lays off 1-0. No hits to this point. The 1-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Now a throw over and the runner back in standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Runners on the move for second. Softly hit to short. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Digging in now, Luis Arias. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a line drive, but foul. The 0-1. 3 runs already home here. Pulled toward right center field. Demerit onto the grass. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 5 innings complete. Twins are out in front, 3-0. So coming to the plate, Victor Reyes. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Now the 1-0. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
1 ball, no strikes to count. A 1-0 delivery. Count now, a ball and a strike.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
The 2-1. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Into the box, Jonathan Schoop, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Runner goes for second. Popped him up. Polanco over to his left. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter.
Ready once again, Austin Romine. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Now a move over to first, and the runner back. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back. First pitch on its way, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hit out towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Twins are in front, 3-0. Tyler Alexander enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 70, Tyler Alexander.
Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Nelson Cruz. He's set to lead it off in the Minnesota end of the 6th.
Nelson Cruz.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Nope.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-0 now.
Well, ball 3, and the Twins would love to get this inning started any way they could to get that leadoff guy on.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reyes will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The third baseman,
Riding in once again, Josh Donaldson. A hit in 2 tries so far. From the stretch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now a big swing here by Donaldson, but he got out in front a bit too much, and that's a foul ball. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Runners on first with 1 down. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing here for the Twins, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Seventh inning ready to roll. So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
To the plate now, Jackie Bradley Jr. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
On its way is pitch number 75. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out. Stepping in now, Travis Demeritte.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
No hits to this point. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Still down 3-0. Ready for another shot now. Marwin Gonzalez. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
First pitch on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Right fielder coming on. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, right fielder.
1 gone now in the Minnesota 7th. And that'll bring up the big power bat of Mark Trumbo. Here's the first pitch to him.
Whoa, that's down.
Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. Ready now, Alex Avila. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Pitch on its way to Avila.
That's the ball.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they lead it 3-0. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Kristen Stewart.
The designated hitter, number 14.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball that guy.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Well, when you're winning a game this late, the last thing you want to do is give the other team some hope, and that's what this error does. They have a base runner and a chance to make some noise now.
Runner at first following the error. And set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Victor Reyes. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
No count. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks, so that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cameron Maybin. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
He's set, and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
First and second now, one man out. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Shortstop, Jonathan Jones.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So as he leaves, he stands to perhaps be the winning pitcher here, unless, of course, all 3 runners come around to score, in which case he'd get a no decision. Trevor May was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
Trevor May.
Jonathan Schoop will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. From the belt, kicks and deals. 1-0. Looking at his career totals, Schoop brings the batting average just a little over the 250 mark. And it's fouled away. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
He's just thrashing out there right now. I don't think he knows where anything is going.
The 3-1 pitch. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. The 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Reached for and popped into the air back behind second. Arias takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Stepping in, Austin Romine. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Trumbo is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. So the Tigers leave them loaded. They trail in this one 3-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Byron Buxton. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Shoots this one over to first. He's right there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Standing in, Jorge Polanco. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Standing in now, Luis Arias as he lines it out to center. Bradley is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. They lead it 3-0. Taylor Rogers comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 55, Taylor Rogers.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, C.J. Cron. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Behind 0-2 now. curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2. Now the pitch. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2. What a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. He's at the knees and called strike 3. Twins are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Into the box now, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Travis Demeritte.
Stepping in, Travis Demeritte. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is swung on and missed, so with that they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The Twins earn the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Jake Odorizzi earns the win, his 2nd. Taylor Rogers closes the door for the save, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame. For the victorious Twins, 3 runs, 4 hits, 2 errors. They left 4 runners on base.